Elizabeth Ames Jones also serves as one of the 3 statewide elected members of the Railroad Commission of Texas. She has also served 3 terms in the Texas House. A 6th-generation Texan, Jones was born in San Antonio and is a graduate of the University of Texas at Austin School of Communication. She and her husband, Will, are the proud parents of a grown son and a grown daughter. Throughout her career, she has remained steadfast in the belief that government should do few things and do them well. She is a fiscal conservative who believes that less power and money should be concentrated in the hands of government. She is an eternal optimist guided by confidence in the ingenuity of her fellow Texans, her faith in God, and her commitment to limited government. Elizabeth Ames Jones.
The opportunity to be here today with you. First of all, I want to thank somebody very special in my life who finally I get up here. He took the time to come up and be with me today. I want everybody to welcome my rock, Will Jones, the first man of the Railroad Commission. Thank you all so much. The father of our two kids, Annabelle and Will Jones, who keep making us proud every single day. I want to tell you all how great it is to be here. And yes, Denise, I agree with you wherever you are. When women work, we win. And that is what I intend to do for you all in the United States Senate. Do you know, when I think about this, what comes to mind to me is John Reagan. He was the first railroad commissioner who actually left the United States Senate to come back to Texas and serve as a railroad commissioner. And now here you got the chairman of the world's renowned energy oversight agency, ready and willing and able to go to Washington and take the Texas plan with her. My term is up in 2012, and it has been a unique privilege to be the steward of the energy resources of the #1 oil and natural gas producing state in the United States of America. An energy that is keeping Texas strong every day. And in fact, Texans go back and look to the energy industry of Texas to help balance budgets and to keep local governments and communities strong and fiscally secure. So I'm excited to do what John Reagan, the opposite of what John Reagan did, when my term comes to an end. Because Elizabeth, I am yours. I've told a lot of people who don't know what even a railroad commissioner does, but you elected me before, and I have been yours for years, and will do so for years to come. You know, I have to say that I am an eternal optimist, and that was in the introduction. I can't help but be an optimist. After all, I'm the daughter, and the granddaughter, and the granddaughter of eternal optimists, otherwise known as wildcatters in Texas. And an optimist is somebody in America who believes in the exceptionalism of the people and the exceptionalism of our country, and that the ingenuity and the engine of America is indeed the citizens of this great state. And that is why I am convinced, if we apply the principles that we all know so well and that are embodied and written down in our Republican platform, that in fact America will work again. America can lead again. America can compete again. And I am convinced we can do that if we apply the tools that all of us know make things happen. You know, I had the great experience to serve in the Texas legislature. Yes, it is true. I was there when we were doing some great things, and it was the heyday of conservative leadership in Texas. In 2003, when I was on the Appropriations Committee, and we had to close a budget shortfall, the biggest shortfall we had ever had in years. Well, forever, actually. And my fellow fiscal conservative, our fiscal hawks in the Texas House, of which I was a leadership position in the Republican caucus, we were able to close that shortfall without raising taxes. And in fact, we cut actual government spending for the first time since World War II. When we send somebody to the United States Senate, I intend to be the person who hits the ground running, because I know the tools that can be used to make those things happen. We got to count on things. We'll start with zero-based budgeting. That's a novel concept in Washington, D.C. We may even zero out some agencies. We'll zero them out completely, and I can't wait to do that, and we'll make every other agency start their budget at zero and prove up every dollar. That's the kind of Republican conservative leadership you all elected me to do. Of course, from my hometown of San Antonio first, and now here, that you sent us there to do, and it's the Texas Plan. And it's beautiful. And it recognizes the power of the people, and it's written somewhere else. And that is in the Constitution of the United States of America. And by golly, in Texas, we are the best laboratory of ingenuity and work and limited government of any of the other states in this country. It was Margaret Thatcher who said, "We cannot have liberty without economic liberty." And I, as a mother and also an elected official, I intend to be able to sleep at night because I am going to put an end to the $3 billion worth of borrowing that the federal government is doing every single day for our children and our grandchildren and their children to repay the loan. There is a new sheriff in town, and her name, my name, is Elizabeth Ames Jones. I'm running for the United States Senate, and I'm asking for your vote. God bless you, and God bless Texas.